Guys, welcome back to Not Financial Advice, where I talk about everything crypto. And today I wanted to do a really short, quick video to show you how to bridge your assets over to the Matic network, where it's much cheaper to do transactions. So right now I'm going to take advantage of the relatively low gas prices on Ethereum. Still ginormous compared to Matic, but yeah, right now it's about 20 to 21. So what you want to do is first off have a MetaMask set up, and that's going to be your browser wallet, and then go to wallet.matic.network. And as you can see, I don't really have anything on my Matic mainnet right now, which is the Matic network. So if it doesn't show up, you go to move funds to Matic mainnet, which takes you to the bridge. Sorry, I keep saying Matic. They've rebranded to Polygon. Nobody really calls them Polygon though. But anyways, so I've already set up. I've already bought Matic on a centralized exchange. So that's automatically by default going to be on the Ethereum network, as far as I know, anyways. And then so you're bridging it from Ethereum. You want to go type in Matic, and I have 341 left, so switch it to the Matic network, transfer mode, plasma bridge, and you just hit transfer. So you can move it over. Keep in mind though that if you want to delegate or stake your Matic, don't bridge it over to Matic. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you can only do that on Ethereum, and there's a separate website for that. So hit continue. It'll be about 11 bucks to deposit, which is still insane, but it is what it is. Things I do for you guys. Okay, so continue, and then your MetaMask will pop up asking, do you want to continue? Gas price about 21. So it's about $9.54. And this can take a few minutes depending on your connection. I'm just going to give it a minute here. Okay, and awesome. It says your transfer is en route. It'll take about 7 to 8 minutes for the deposit to get completed. And then once it's done, your balance will be updated. Go to your MetaMask, switch to the Matic network, and it will show up at some point.
5 hours later.
It finally went through, so I finally got my Matic over. So here's a really cool thing that you can do once you're on the Matic network and you're not afraid to do a lot of transactions. Or basically yield farm using your Matic on the Matic network to avoid those crazy ass Ethereum fees and basically be your own money generating machine. So go to Aave, which is a lending and borrowing marketplace, and it's basically app.aave.com. And so here are the markets, the different type of assets that you can lend and borrow. And if you see, they're doing this partnership with Matic right now where you're earning both Matic as well as the native token. So for example, if I was to deposit USDC, which is the stablecoin pegged to the US dollar, I would be earning this percentage right here back in USDC plus an additional APR in the wrapped Matic token. Of course, these APRs are about to change. They change and fluctuate pretty much almost daily. I've never logged on and seen a consistent range, so it kind of depends on the market that we're in, and right now it's sort of consolidating sideways. We're at this crossroads of like either going down a little bit more, shaking out a few more buyer demand, or just skyrocketing cleanly past the resistance levels that we've been under. So what you can do though is notice that the percentage is one of the highest if you use Matic, right? You can get paid to borrow Matic. So right now you can see that I've deposited some Matic, which I'm earning Matic on. These are the rewards. I'm only doing a little bit at first because there's going to be a lot of networks coming out, and I just want to test a little bit on each network to see which one I like better. But do your own research and definitely don't do more than you're comfortable losing. And I've also deposited USDC, against which I borrowed USDT to farm in other farms, and that is also earning me Matic as well. So what you want to do is you go to deposit, and I'm going to deposit Matic. Okay, deposit the whole thing. Click deposit. This is next to nothing. And then it's going to be pending for a while, so sit tight. And voila, it has been executed. You can go back to your dashboard, and you can see that now I have 591 Matic. So now what I can do is go to borrow, and I'm going to borrow some Matic. So if you want to be a complete degen, you can borrow all the way up here, but since we're sort of like in this weird place in the market, I'm going to be half degen. Borrow, what is that? I have 314, so probably do half. Continue. And there's really no choice. You have to choose variable APY. So approve. Damn. Okay, so if this happens, don't panic. That was kind of, that was dumb of me. Okay. We all make mistakes. So what you can do is go to matic.supply, which is a faucet, and they'll give you very, very small amounts of Matic to help you with a few onboarding transitions. These are my favorite. Are any of these an airplane? I don't even know. Okay, well there's a lot of bicycles here. Okay. And so don't do what I did. Make sure you always leave a little bit amount of Matic, if you're on the Matic network, to do transactions. But the great thing here is if you ever run out and do what I did, what you can do is head on over to matic.supply, connect your MetaMask, and this is essentially a faucet that gives you just enough to cover onboarding transactions. And so I connected, got some from the faucet, and now we are back. So what I was trying to do before is borrow some Matic against the Matic that I just deposited, and that was weird. And then, okay, great. So now confirm, and it's pending. And so now essentially what we've done is we have, so you see, so cheap. Okay, so essentially what we've done is we've deposited Matic onto the Matic network, which cost us 1 Ethereum gas fee, and it's been relatively low, so around like $10 or $11. And then once it's on the Matic network, everything is fractions of pennies. And so I went to aave.com, deposited Matic. So now we can go back to my dashboard, and you can see here I've deposited Matic as an asset. Basically, I'm lending it out, and I'm being paid to lend it out in both Matic 3.61 and then an additional wrapped Matic 5.63. And then I borrowed the Matic that I deposited, and what you can do now is deposit more Matic. So let's not be greedy this time, and let's just do 160 and continue and deposit and confirm. How many times can you do this loop, you ask? As many times as you have enough health factor and lending power. So you can tell here how much you borrowed, what your collateral is, and your loan to value, your your loan to value ratio, the maximum borrowing power of a specific collateral. So you don't want this too high, because another thing to keep in mind, you don't want to get liquidated. And so if you want to avoid liquidation, you got to keep it above 1. And right now I'm 1.95. I'm still in the green. So technically I could just borrow more and borrow, let's say 234. Fine, 200. God damn it. Okay. And then confirm. It's true. Farming like a degen. Okay, so go back to the dashboard. Now I've deposited almost 800 Matic, and I've borrowed against it, but I'm earning the rewards in Matic and wrapped Matic, which I'll be able to claim here. And yeah, and meanwhile, make sure I'm keeping my health factor above 1. So that I don't get liquidated. But yeah, so you can do this, I think, as many times as you feel comfortable. Granted, keep in mind that you're gonna have to repay at some point. I hope you like this video. I can't wait to play around with more of these types of farming and DeFi things. There's new things popping up every single day. It's insane. So yeah, that's it. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time.